Welcome to Free Advice Guy. I'm Luke Halter, Free Advice Guy. We're back in Old Town Scottsdale. We had the right vibes last time. We're hoping for the right vibes tonight. We're hoping to have some conversations and maybe change people's lives. And hey, where do you think we should do this next time? Comment below. Welcome back. As promised, here is our entire night in Old Town. We've got so many great conversations here. Be sure to stick around until the end where we give you a sneak peek into the next series. Let's jump in. Our night started out slow. We had a few conversations here and there, some that we just simply can't show here. And honestly, it started to feel a little discouraging until we met these guys. Our whole night turned around right here. This is Cowboy TJ with Copper State Riding Club. This man on his horse asked an amazing question, but he wasn't satisfied with it being answered on the ground. He insisted that I hop on MJ.
All right, so this is Arizona's favorite horse too. This is MJ.
MJ.
Black Stallion, okay?
Michael
so you're
Jordan?
riding the Stallion right now.
All right.
You're good, all right? So look, so now I'm gonna give him the floor since everybody always asks him questions. I want you to ask me a question. Let's flip it up a little bit. So now you're on the horse, you ask me a question.
What? Oh, here we go.
But
wait, you need context. We ran into this lady not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time she asserted that I straighten out my beard. This sort of baseless accusation I will simply not stand for.
Straighten this beard.
No,
Oh,
I
wow.
absolutely do not.
damn. Damn.
Lies.
She knows him.
That's slander. I'm gonna find you.
We don't listen to that. That's not
Slander.
We're not listening to that at all.
All right. At Free Advice Guy, our mission is to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. If you'd like to join the mission, click the Patreon link down below for a free budgeting worksheet and exclusive community content and live streams. Together, we will help millions of people achieve financial literacy. This conversation is legitimately important. Pay close attention. What is the most okay, he's
You're good.
moving. Okay. What's the most dangerous thing that's happened to you while on a horse?
I ride bucking horses in the rodeo, so
Whoa.
that horse is trying to hurt you from start to finish. But honestly, I've never been hurt too bad. I got a separated shoulder right now. I landed on my head. I lost a dread. I slid on my face a couple times. I haven't broke anything, knock on wood, anything. I've been fine. I've been blessed, brother. I haven't been hurt really, but I've been doing this since I was 2 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
My dad's in North Carolina, very country. So I grew up on a horse. Before I could walk, I was riding a horse.
Man,
So it was pretty simple for me.
can we take like 3 steps just
We
so
can
I
take
can
20
say
of them. Can y'all
20?
follow? Yeah, let's go. Come on, son.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Squeeze my legs, okay?
Nah, you just sit
No,
back,
just
bro,
chill?
relax. Yeah, you chill.
Hey, buddy.
He following me.
This is the coolest thing I've ever done.
Absolutely. So
He's going towards the tree.
that's fine. He wants to take a bite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So look, you get a million questions, right? And you never get to really get the floor. Tonight we're gonna make it about you and what you're doing. So
Okay.
what I want you to do is I want you to tag me on YouTube.
All right.
Copper State Riding Club. You've met Arizona's favorite cowboy. What tonight is about him and what he's pushing. So financial literacy, right? Something that's not taught in school. I didn't learn how to write a check or anything about literate, like financial wise, credit cards, building credit, anything until I was 23. That means I went through high school, college, everything, didn't learn anything about what was important, financial literacy. So I want to give good props to him because what he's doing is very important because a lot of people don't know or don't have a clue until it's too late. Now you got a 200 credit score, you ain't trying to figure it out, but you're 30 years old.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So take heed of what he's giving you guys and use it, okay? Just use it. Hell yeah, I like that.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
What do my?
About the financial success question.
Hey, yeah. What do you consider financial success?
You make it easy for your next generation. So if you have kids, there is no shortcut in this. So what you do is you go do all the work and you know how hard it is. So when you have kids, you make it easier for them because life is hard and everything around us is. So for me, that's what my success would be for my kids to have it a little bit easier than I had it because I did all the work. So if they can come into the world with a head start at 21 years old and have it set up, by all means, I'm happy for them because now I know how much stress and how that makes you think when you're under duress or stressed and push it back against the wall. Now you got to make decisions you really wouldn't make if you didn't have to, but it kind of tests your character a little bit. So before I let my kids go through that part and start trying to figure things out, I'm gonna have a lot of it figured out for them.
All right.
This business is for my kids.
Follow-up question. Are you worried at all about giving them too much that it'll actually affect how they are as human beings?
Yes, in a way, because I do know the world's gonna teach them on their own. They're gonna go to school, they're gonna meet people, they're gonna be involved with people, and they're gonna figure a lot of things out on their own. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid that sometimes when people kind of ruins it, the effect of life.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to put them in regular school, put them in regular situations, let them learn and think for themselves, so when they do get it, the goal is for them to keep it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it up and work all this hard, and then they get it and then they sell it for pennies on a dime, and then they get the first 100,000 and then it's gone. Then what do you do next?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my goal is to put them in their environment or give them the knowledge and trust that what I taught them was right, and let them just kind of figure it out. But I did my part.
Get them the knowledge.
Give them the knowledge.
Yeah. I grew up with a single mom, so I didn't get the knowledge. I didn't really truly learn about this stuff until like my late 20s.
For sure.
So I'm doing this stuff now to hopefully reach people when they're younger.
Absolutely. So with that being said, I'm 28. I just turned 28. It's very important that gap that you missed from 16, where you would need that information, to 25 is so broad, but it happens so fast, and before you know it, you're 25.
Yeah.
And you don't have nothing that you thought you would need, and everything in school is a lie, because now everything that you needed in school, you haven't know.
Yep.
And you have to know somebody that knows these things to get the information. Now, what if everybody around you doesn't know?
Yeah.
So where do you get the information from? YouTube.
That's right.
You got it. So
Our
everybody's
channels.
on their phone now.
Our channels.
For sure. So what's your hashtag, bro? What's your name?
Free advice guy.
Free advice guy. So free advice guy, Copper State Riding Club, Arizona favorite cowboy. Please look it up. Get some information. I'm gonna do so myself. I got more work to do. And it's important for all of us to know financial literacy. Protect your money, make money, but also save it. And be ready for when your time's up, the next generation has something.
Yes, sir. My
Absolutely.
Man. I love
Peace,
that.
love, and respect, but always, man.
Yes, sir.
You had a good time?
Yes.
First time on a horse?
Yes.
Was it a good experience?
Yeah, I'm actually really nervous about getting down from the horse.
You can stand up on him. He ain't going nowhere.
I'm definitely not going to stand up.
All right, so look, I got a good picture for you. My horse, he does take piggy poses. So all you gotta do is sit back and relax. You're gonna feel him stretch out like a reclining chair.
Okay.
And it's called parking out. So you go to a dog show, you see the guy stacking the dogs up. You can do that to a 1,300-pound animal too.
Okay.
Finna show you.
I am very nervous.
Stand. 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 Hey. Stand. Pose.
Can you see the nervousness on my face? Is this?
There you go. That's perfect right there. On the money. In 4K. Nervous in 4K. So a good little stretch out. He cheated me a little bit. We're gonna head
this
back.
This is my first time on a horse.
Sidewalk.
So, okay.
But what the thing right now is what's going on is you're on a very well-trained horse, right? So you got motorcycles, you got drunk people, you got bikes, you got everything that's a red flag for a horse.
Yeah.
And you're on a stallion and he's walking through all this and he's just fine, correct?
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time. I spend more time with him than I spend with people.
Yeah.
I can understand what he's thinking, when he's thinking it, how he's thinking it. His whole brain it's like very intuitive. I don't have to say anything. He can't speak English, but he can tell me very clear. So right now, he's good. What's happening is Diesel has separation anxiety. He's a racehorse, right?
Is that the what? The second one?
So he's really big horse, but right now he doesn't like the fact he's falling behind.
Yeah.
He's a racehorse. Ooh.
He always wants to be leading?
Yeah, no.
Do horses do alpha stuff?
Yes.
Yes?
So him being a stallion, he's the alpha.
Okay.
So when you cut a horse's testes off, it kind of relaxes them. Everybody chooses to cut them because they can't control them.
Yeah.
I say you spend more time with them, you figure out what works and what doesn't, and you train.
Yeah.
And you can keep any horse intact. A lot of horses don't need it. They don't need them. Like, they're kind of a bat out of hell. They don't need that.
Yeah.
Right. But as far as these, bro, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I mean, this is neat. I can see how you would love this. I have a motorcycle.
Same thing.
I've been riding for, a long time.
But you got like a Road King or something?
Concourse, a sport touring bike.
Okay. I like, man. This is very interesting for you. I like it, man. It's, I like to see people out there with the cameras and doing work, and it seems like the most important part everybody forgets, it takes a team. And it seems like you got a pretty good team around you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of plays their part helping out.
This is my man's horse right here.
How you doing?
Are you letting people touch your horse?
Yes, you're good.
I want to ask.
Yes, I appreciate you. it's kind of like that. So I appreciate that you have a wonderful team, man, helping you out. I know what it takes for somebody to run that. I got my own camera guy, Five Flash Media, but shout out to him. But he also made me viral. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I go viral all the time on TikTok, Instagram.
Really?
When we start following after this video, when we trade information, I'm gonna start sharing yours too as well.
All right.
I'm gonna start watching your stuff as well.
Appreciate
it's
you,
all
brother.
about collaboration, bro. That's what it's about.
For sure. That's my man Richard
That's
there with
Richard,
Integrity
man.
Films.
Okay. I want to get your at too when we get done. Okay.
He's the GOAT, brother. He's the GOAT.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I like it, man.
he's good at really shooting B-roll stuff too. So if you ever want something, probably work with him to film me something out here tonight if you want.
Hey, we're gonna be at we're going to Not My First Rodeo.
All right.
We'll be there all night.
All right.
So we'll be there eating, drinking, chilling all night.
Tomorrow?
Right now.
Right now?
Right now.
All right.
It's called Not My First Rodeo. It's literally right on the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, though. What is the actual trick to hop down from this thing?
If you just take it.
Can I rub his neck here?
Yeah, rub him.
Sweet boy.
So take your left foot,
Put it in here?
slide down, and
then
the
just-
same way you got on, the same way you get off, just like that. Yeah, that's it. Done deal. And today you rode a horse with Arizona Favorite Cowboy, and you did it safely, brother. How you feel?
That was pretty
So
cool,
y'all
man.
seen that smile?
That was pretty cool.
Authentic,
That was
right?
pretty cool.
Authentic. That's what it's about, man. It's real,
Yeah,
right?
that was
And
sick.
our job is to spread that joy. That's it.
Being this tall, is it tough to ride horses, or is it cool?
Your center of gravity is obviously gonna be really good.
right.
But I don't discriminate. It's part of the game. So I go out there and try to compete and do the best I can, brother.
You probably couldn't be a jockey.
No, too big. I tried, but he's very fast. I won a lot of races. So
That's so cool, man.
yeah, hopefully
life.
one day I own one of those.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate meeting you.
Pleasure,
Really
brother.
cool.
Always, man. Peace, love, respect, bro.
Great conversation. Definitely check these guys out. The next conversation was a little off topic, but hey, I stand by what I said.
Cargo shorts again.
You're not gonna like my answer. I think you can wear them
No, we're gonna have
always and forever.
Always.
They're utility shorts. Why would you wear lesser shorts just to appease someone else's fashion sense?
But why would you wear utility shorts if you're not working at all? You know,
So-
like, oh, hey,
Fashionably so.
I need to hang a
We're not
hammer
talking.
right
We're not
here
talking
for
about
what?
the long legged.
Nothing.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about shorts. You know what I'm saying?
They still have like 8 pockets. So like when I was a
And
kid,
they do still have 8 pockets.
when I was a kid, I somehow had stuff in every pocket. Now I carry 3 things only. That's
We're
it.
so
So
quick to agree with everyone else. We got one answer that agrees
And on
with
the
me.
way.
Now we go. Thank you.
yes, sir. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. I want to give a special shout out to our contributing Patreon members. Patreon is going to be the lifeblood of this mission. With your help, we're going to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. Next up, we have a gentleman with some serious gains.
All right, so I've been invested in Palantir since September 2024. I bought in at 30 something. What are we thinking about that? Price target is 180, 200, something around there. Price right now is 183 or something like that. What are we thinking right now?
So you're up fairly large.
I'm up. From my first position, I'm up 433%.
All right. So you've had you had a great buy. You've had about a 600% return on your money, 30 to 1. Well, 30 to 180 will be. If you continue to own that single position, you are gambling that it's going to essentially outpace the stock market, the U.S. stock market, which it might. But you have to understand the risk reward to it. If you hold on to it and it continues to go gangbusters, you'll be happy that that's the only stock you own. If regulations change, some bad news comes out about it, and it tanks, you'll be sad that that's the only stock you own. So it's about the risk tolerance that you have and how much you're willing to have your portfolio go up and down.
I got about, and I'm still new into like vesting everything into my portfolio. My Roth right now, it's not split like super evenly. I got 1,500 vested in Palantir, and then I got another like 1,000 vested in the S&P 500 in I can't even remember.
Like an IRA?
No, it's in an IRA. I just can't remember if it's QQQ or if it's.
Okay, is it a
You know what I'm
dividend
saying?
stock? I'm a personal fan of VTI because the 500 index fund is just the 500 largest. There's no
I'm in-
mid and small cap.
I'm in Vanguard's whatever S&P 500, whatever fund they have.
Yeah.
I'm in Vanguard's S&P 500 fund. I just can't remember what the name is.
Okay, that's it. It's VU.
Yeah,
VO.
it's VU. Yeah.
I worked at Vanguard for 13 years.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit of a fanboy. I don't work there anymore, and I definitely have a bias. But VTI, as opposed to VU, you get small and mid-cap stocks.
Okay.
The last 10 years have been weird. The large cap stocks have dominated. Historically, small and mid-cap stocks do better. But either way, you're just more broadly diversified with VTI and just more exposed to way more companies.
So that's what you would. Are you offering recommendations right now?
Yeah, for sure. So if it's for retirement, you're super aggressive, and if you're in the 500 index fund,
I'm super aggressive.
All right, I'm gonna ask you one question. If the market dropped like 90% tomorrow, what are you gonna do?
I'm investing in gold.
Okay. Would you invest more into the stock market? Would you sell out of all your positions?
No, I wouldn't. I probably would never sell out of all my positions, but like I know right now at least that it kind of balances out, right? At least from what I've noticed, like I would invest in gold if everything crashed right now. I'm already invested in gold, right? So that's kind of like the secondary bank, right?
So I do have a little bit of gold positioning, not the actual metals. I own a fund for it. I don't know.
That's what I own as well.
Okay.
I own GLD.
I own Sprott, one of the Sprott funds.
Okay.
Regardless of what it is, not too important. But historically, or I guess just moving forward, are you thinking that's going to keep pace with the stock market? Because the scenario you're talking about, market tanks, well, now you don't have as much money to throw into gold. Right, if you're going to use gold as a hedge, you want to start doing it soon.
Yeah.
But how much? Because let's talk about when would gold become, and it's doing well right now. This is August of 2025.
Yeah.
It's been killing it.
It's been killing it.
But what is your best case scenario for gold? For a lot of people, it's like the world ending.
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, so if the world ends, right, we're talking Walking Dead, your gold means nothing.
It doesn't mean anything.
No,
it
you need
actually
food,
means,
you need water.
It means nothing.
Correct. People will probably rob you for your gold.
Nobody cares about GLD
Like
at that point.
Yeah. So I am an optimist. I believe in the system.
Yeah.
That's how I invest. Because if the system goes down and I need gold to save me, we are in so much trouble. We're in so much trouble.
So what is your like plan Z? You know, what is your final end all be all? You know, like everything goes to shit, what happens?
I would hope that I have friends or family where we can go to some plot of land somewhere that hopefully has a well.
So real estate. At the end of the day,
I guess you could look at it that way. You being able to raise and grow your own food is more valuable than any job that you could possibly have. So that would be an amazing fallback. But it's really hard to just have a farm somewhere waiting for you.
That's true.
Just in case.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
All right, cool. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks again.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah.
I think we will relate.
Okay, let's do it.
How do I put this on?
You can either hold it, or is there a clip?
Yeah, it's on the back.
Yeah, right here. Like, pop that up.
Can you hold this?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you like 2 questions. I think it'll be good.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited.
Can you help me out? Actually?
Yeah.
I'll just hold it. Okay.
Holding it. There we go. That works. All right, ready?
Action.
All right, let's do it.
I am in student loan debt. What is one thing I should do immediately to try to get out of that?
What is your degree in?
So it's sports business. I have a year left. What can I do now with $1,000 to my name that I have, invest in or look into to try to get out of it as quick as possible?
So this is actually going to come down way more to your first job out of school, making money. And I hate to say it, but sacrifice. Your first couple of years, you're not going to be having too much fun. Budget a little bit to go out with your friends, with your family, but otherwise pay your student loan down. My dad, I didn't know him very much, but he took out student loans when he was a young man. He didn't pay them off until he was 50, and then he died at 53. Make whatever sacrifice you have to get rid of the debt. It's a cloud hanging over you all the time that's just not worth it. So sacrifice, pay more than the minimums, If you could find any loan forgiveness programs, look for those, but otherwise a sacrifice and paying it down as fast as possible.
So as a follow-up, do whatever I can to pay it off as quick as possible.
Yeah, debt is one of the worst things. And you know, for people watching, they're gonna be like, no man, I like being leveraged because I like using other people's money to make money. And that's fine if people know how to do that and can do that. But for the average human being, they just put themselves in a terrible financial situation to try to do something good, and then they end up in a really bad spot. So keep it basic. Do a budget. That's the first thing. Spend less than you make. Any extra money you have, pay down debt, build an emergency fund, start investing and saving, get rich. That's really it.
Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Debt, especially student loan debt, can be crushing. Taking the right steps can deliver you from its weight sooner than you think. Next, we have a conversation about Free Advice Guy, what I do, and some of the experiences we've had here in Old Town.
You're just walking around and asking, you know, just inquiring with people.
Yep, I hold this up with Ask Me Anything and see what happens. So it's like 3 weeks ago, we got stopped a bunch walking up and down.
Yeah, pretty cool. On the busy hours, you know, you get some.
If you want to see a wild video, the one we released today is wild. It's literally mostly on this corner down here, but it's insane. It's because we normally have normal conversations. There was like an hour period where they weren't normal. It just went.
What time frame? What was the time window?
On the video or at night?
On the video.
I believe it starts around the 5 to 6 minute mark, and it goes through the whole rest of the video.
What time of the night did you start interviewing?
Oh, hey, what was that like? So I work on donations, so that's where the patron.
Donations.
Correct. I don't have a product. I don't have a class.
Yeah.
I have absolutely nothing to sell people. So I'm either going to do good for the world, and people will willingly fund the mission,
Hopefully pay you for it.
or I'll flop and I'll go back to the corporate world one day. One of the two.
So when you were working, for Vanguard for 13 years, right? You decided to leave them and do this.
Yes. We actually even moved to Texas
Yeah.
for 2 years and decided to come back and do this.
So you have a passion to help people out with financial literacy.
Yeah, man. I was raised by a single mom. Yeah, I was raised by a single mom who was awful with money. She was awesome, but terrible with money. Just absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
If she had people who could help her, it's, you know, there were points in time where she made more or less. It was just, she was bad with money.
That's what made you passionate about going down the streets and
Yes, I just want to help people where they are. So here on the streets, online, whatever it is, I just want to help as many people as
Is this
possible.
your main demographic? You just go down the streets of bars and
So we've only done this twice. This is our second time here. We've been to Mill. We did that was called the Fairy Tale Finds Market. So I actually set up a booth at like a fair-ish type thing and had conversations there. So my demographic is really anybody who doesn't know what they're doing. Young people, correct. So these videos are just to get out there to raise awareness as to what we're doing. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
it's cool. I was interested.
I appreciate
I
it.
was actually interested.
Yeah. Check a video, shoot me a message. And if you ever want to chat when I'm live on stream, do you guys use Discord? All right. Well, you can remain anonymous and we can have a Discord phone call where we can get much more personal, but you can say anonymous. Nobody will know who you are. And then our conversation will help other people.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
I mean,
That's really the goal.
social media, you know, you get
Multiplicative.
confused and it hits the algorithm and you keep going, you know.
Yes, multiplicative. There we go. Yes, so help as many people. That's literally like our conversation could help out who knows how many people.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. That was fun. Next is what was supposed to be a gotcha question, but it turns out it was an opportunity to speak about something that really matters. Stir something up.
Oh, damn. Hey, I got a question. Do you think black people should go to prison at birth until they learn how to fit into society?
Nobody should go to prison, ever. that would be the hope, you know what I mean?
That's a question. I was just around.
Trying to set me up, but it's true, man. Too many people are incarcerated for far too long for things. But then there's probably people who aren't incarcerated long enough for certain things that they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, victimless crimes, things of that nature. People spend a lot of time in jail for no reason.
Yeah. Yo, the whole judicial system needs to be revamped, 100%.
I actually agree. You have judges who treat the same law differently. What are we doing as a country? Everybody needs to know what consequences are, what they aren't. We know how to behave, but that's not what we have. So.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. You got in one state a person could do and get 3 months, like that kid did, and then in another state a person would get 70 years.
Yep.
It's like, okay, but back in the 70s, 60s, they made a law saying that there's a maximum penalty across the board. So it's like, why is the person getting 70 years when the maximum penalty was like, let's say 15?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
tough as a society. We've been fractured in so many different ways. It's hard for two people to stand across from each other and agree to certain topics, when I actually believe that most people are way closer in their opinions and beliefs than we realize, right?
Oh yeah, they separate themselves. Or it's you're red, you're blue, you're black, you're white, you're a Scorpio, you're an asparagus.
Right? Yeah, when we're all just human beings trying to make it, you know?
Yep, 100%, man.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man.
I was happy to answer with a portion of how I feel on this subject. Next up, we have a gentleman and his companion who said, I want to spend my last penny on my last day. You'll be pleasantly surprised about his reasoning.
So I want to retire in like the next 10, 15 years, but I am nowhere near that. Do I make enough money? Yes, but like he said, I like to spend it.
Yeah.
And like I'm in that space of like, I know how to budget, I know how to make a financial plan. I need to be accountable, but I want to still retire in 10 years. How would you do it? Like, how would you get there?
I would change your mindset a little bit. You said you like to spend money.
I love it.
What do you like to spend money on most?
Myself and growth. So it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go buy this purse, I'm gonna go buy all these drinks. I will spend all the money on dinner though. Like, your girl loves food.
So as long as you're budgeting and setting it aside, how much you're spending and what you're spending won't hurt you. But the thing that you could do is automatic savings towards retirement. That's going to be the easiest way for you to reach, where you don't even think about it. You get paid or however your money comes in, and it automatically goes to invest.
Already done with work.
Okay, through a 401k, or do you have like a Roth IRA or a taxable account?
Both.
Really? You have all three?
Roth IRA, 401k.
And then a taxable account just in your name?
Like an HSA?
So that's a different one with the triple tax advantage, but more just like an account that's in your name. You can put money in, you can take money out, you can buy stocks, ETFs, stuff like that.
No, I don't have that one.
If you do that one, then you have all three buckets, because when you get to retirement, we don't know what the tax code is going to be.
Yeah.
So if we save for all three right now, when you actually reach retirement, you can start withdrawing in a tax efficient way, which will maximize your after-tax returns. And if you ever plan to pass it to somebody in the future, you'll have more of it to pass down to somebody because you were tax efficient with it.
Okay. Is the goal to like pass money down to people?
It's on you, right? Like, so I have 4 kids, and I feel a certain sense of responsibility that, I don't know if it's, maybe I could help them with rent after I die forever.
College,
or
whatever it might be.
Yeah, whatever it happens to be. But for some people, like my man here, he's like, I'm gonna spend, I'm assuming you want to hit zero right before your last breath.
Yeah, so I just want to, so when my parents are still alive, but when my grandfather passed away, he left everybody a good chunk of money, right?
Yeah.
I would have rather had the time with him.
Yeah.
Take me on vacation. Let's do something together. I don't need the money. I don't want the money. I would rather have that time, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Or do something. So I tell my parents the same thing. Like when it's time to get to that point, let's spend it together.
Yeah.
Don't leave it in an account for me.
Yeah.
Like, let's do something, go somewhere, create memories, right?
Yeah.
Before you're gone.
Yeah, for sure. If you, so I know you were saying, I don't know if it was in jest or for serious, but that you really want to go to zero.
Yeah.
And that's actually a great plan, but you want to think about family history, other things when you're going to die.
Sure.
You know, and think about how you're going to spend that money.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time people either way undershooting or way overshooting how long they're going to live. So you just want to be at a spot where even if it's some sort of nest egg, you know there's going to be something there to cover you through the rest of your life.
No, absolutely.
So you just don't have stress, but
I would agree.
You can still be able to go nuts.
I've doubled down on the insurance too. I didn't expect to live this long. So.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to make sure your family is taken care of when you're gone. So.
For sure, it's the number one thing.
I'm fortunate enough to work for a company that also pays my family my salary for a few years after I'm gone. So.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
We're pretty blessed. So I reread your board.
Yeah.
Investing.
Yeah.
Like in what sense?
So
like
in any
stock investing. Like, do you give advice of like what stocks are popular?
Hold on.
Or
Yes.
No, you take it back.
Yeah. So I definitely do.
This is where we need to talk to. What stocks do we need?
Yeah, and hey, in the future, if you want to talk outside of this, I live stream every day. But if you hit me up on any of the socials that you could think of.
What do you think of Sezzle?
Get out of my brain.
No, it's been all over the place, right?
So I'll be honest.
I play a little bit in the stock market, but it's been all over.
What's the name of the company? Or is it
it's
Sezzle?
Yeah.
So for the companies that bubble up, I generally don't pay attention too much because I probably own it through one of the investments. I own the entire world stock market.
Sure.
But I do it through like index funds or ETFs. If you're going to go into an individual stock like that, I don't want to call it gambling because you're buying a company, but
it is.
Yeah, you're hoping
Buy
though.
on the lows, sell on the highs.
Correct. You're hoping that it'll outpace the overall stock market, which is incredibly difficult to do. The U.S. stock market has averaged like 10% a year over the last 90 years, including all the crazy dips that we've had, wars, pandemics, like whatever it is, it's still averaged 10%. So you could spend a lot of time, maybe more money, trying to find that one specific stock or that sector fund that might outperform, but it's incredibly difficult to do so. So for a lot of people, it's, hey, why don't we just buy the whole market at an allocation that makes sense based on your time horizon and risk tolerance, and then we adjust as we need to.
Yeah. I love this. You want to be next?
Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions? Because I know it's tough here on the streets, but I'm really trying to help people achieve financial literacy. Our goal is to help millions of people.
Seriously.
So if you know what Discord is, we could talk live on a Discord phone call. And then our conversation, just like in these videos, will hopefully...
As we were chatting, we had a friend drop by from a few videos ago. Can you hit them folks though?
...be seen by... Hey, hit them folks! Hit them folks! She was in a video like 3 weeks ago.
I love it!
But we can talk and you could say anonymous. We can really do anything you want. We can get very specific.
And honestly, like what you're doing is so needed. Yeah. Like we just had a conversation in our office. It was like one gentleman to a couple other gentlemen, and the joke was like, I think my kids are more financially literate than you two other. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
You're part of the conversation. And it's just like, it's such a real statement.
Yeah.
It's such a real statement.
We definitely have different ends of the spectrum in that sense, right? One person saves everything and pays for everything in cash.
Yeah.
And some of us think, spend it while you have it, right? Like, you're not gonna have it forever. Spend it, you can't take it with you.
Yes.
So it's different mindsets. Set up the family, set up the kids, or enjoy it while you have it. So.
Yeah, I think there's a good way to do both, really. But as a financial advisor, I watched people who cruise into, they thought they were going to be gone at like 80.
Yeah.
They lived until they were like 92. They ran out of money when they were 86. And it's like, okay, well now in your last like 6 years of life, you're literally penny pinching and stressing about money.
I'm parachuting without a parachute. Same.
Yes. So that's where as long as you just have that some amount of nest egg that will carry you, you don't want to leave a ton. But there's probably a cause or a thing that even if you had some extra money left over, I didn't want to.
Somewhere.
I didn't want to keep it, but that's kind of neat. I got to send that somewhere. Yeah. So anytime you guys want to talk,
For sure.
message me on social media, set up a phone call or a conversation. I'd love to help you guys out.
For sure, man. Like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
For
Hey,
sure.
I'd also come into your work or talk to people if
I
you have
mean-
friends, family, whatever you want. I'm happy to help out.
For sure.
Thank you so much, Luke.
Luke, nice to meet you. Free advice guy.
Awesome.
Amazing. Next up, we have a couple of gents that just seemed eager to have a conversation.
Down answering questions and helping people with financial literacy.
Okay, what's your question?
No, you get to ask him something.
Yeah, I don't really have a question. I mean, I could ask you one. What does financial success look like to you? Oh, you mind holding this? There we go.
Being rich.
Being rich? But what does being rich mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? That's very vague.
That's not vague.
It is vague.
For sure.
You
being
know
rich,
rich.
Being rich for me is something different than being rich for you.
What is being rich for you?
So, I mean, if I had, I don't know, $5 million right now, I would never have to do anything again, but it's because my expenses are low, right? But for somebody who spends a lot of money, $5 million is not going to mean much to them, right? So.
Okay, but what does that really mean? Like, well, what does that mean? You know what I mean?
You just gotta have a budget. If you understand your spending and your lifestyle, then you can figure out the type of nest egg you need to fund that lifestyle for the rest of your life.
Sounds like sounds like you got the answers.
I'm trying, brother.
Sounds
I'm trying.
like he knows what he wants.
All right, Mike, for you, 30 years from now, what do you want to be making? How much do you want to have? What kind of life do you want?
30 years from now.
When you have a family and kids, do you want to be making $70K a year, or do you want to be making $500,000 a year, living very, very comfortably?
Wait, how many years from now?
30 years from now, you're 50.
30 years from now. Got like 100 billion in the bank. You know?
100 bill? My man's got 100 bill?
100 bill, you know?
We gotta hang out, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm ambitious.
Yeah.
People don't understand, but like, I want it all,
Yeah. I mean, you can do that with discipline, man. That's what I'm saying. Once you start making money, just start putting some aside for yourself. Not to buy stuff, because stuff doesn't matter. Save it for yourself so that you can live the lifestyle you want to live when you want to live it.
See? He gets it.
Let's go. Let's go.
He gets it.
Yeah.
I get it.
What do you think is the biggest misconception with the youth and making money?
I don't know if I'd call it a misconception.
Okay.
But everybody who's young talks about how difficult it is now compared, which is true.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. If you'd mind.
I'll take this. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you got a mic? Oh,
I got a mic. Hidden.
Yeah, I was like,
It's hidden in my beard.
I was trying to put a mic on you.
I appreciate it.
There you go.
But it's definitely different now. Like,
I'll just hold it.
Even for me.
Okay.
I bought a place in 2012.
Okay.
I was making, I think, $40,000.
Okay. Market's a lot different.
Yeah, you're not buying a
13
house.
years, market's
and even
very
if
different.
even if you inflate 40 to say you're making 80 now,
That's true.
you're still not getting the
exactly.
same type of stuff.
Yeah,
So it's definitely different. I think the biggest mental block is that there's nothing they can do and they're hopeless.
That's true.
When even though things are more difficult, there is always steps you can take to set yourself up for the future.
I agree with you.
And I promise you there's people in this young generation who are going to be filthy rich because they didn't care about the setbacks.
Yeah, it's very interesting now because people are making money in ways that our parents' generation, at least I'm 26, my parents.
Yeah.
People are making money in ways now that my parents would have never imagined.
For sure.
And the amount of money they're making is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like social media. For example, let's use Aiden Ross for example. Just bought a $25 million house.
Woo.
All he does is stream, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, our parents to make $25 million 30, 40, 50 years ago, I mean, they would have had to created one of like the biggest businesses in the world, per se. Or some sort of business where people like kind of like recognize, some sort of name brand business.
Sort of. I mean, they probably get there long enough time with, say, like a laundromat.
Okay. You need
a certain type of car wash.
You need a ton of car washes though to make money to buy a $25 million house,
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay, for the $25 million house. Yes, you are correct.
Just the way money is being, I guess my point is the way money is being made now, it's never been seen before.
Correct. It's
very
easier
interesting.
now to make money than it ever has before.
That's true.
But the traditional way people have made money has not kept up, say, with inflation or kept pace with our standard of living.
I agree. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, if you bought a house Yeah, like our parents, they bought houses 30 years ago for like 300 grand.
Yeah, now
At
they're
least
worth a million.
I'm from California. Like, my parents bought a house for 300 grand. That's probably worth 4 now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they put some money into it along the way, but
still, it's insane.
If you adjust for inflation, it still doesn't make up for it, you know?
Yeah, so normally throughout history, houses have pretty much moved in lockstep with inflation.
Yeah.
Until recently. Now we're
It's
totally
crazy.
sideways.
It is crazy.
That's really where I think the problem with a lot of influencers and financial people is they just throw out what young people are feeling.
That's true.
And I think they call it an elder millennial.
Okay.
So like I've lived in both worlds.
Yeah.
I see now how difficult it is. I worked at Vanguard making good money, and it was still like, man, how am I going to afford a house for my family?
That's true.
Whereas in I think he's talking to you, brother.
No. She pointed at you, bro. That was a very distinctive view.
Barry, what up, girl? What up, girl?
The confidence boost doesn't hurt.
But young people really are going through something different that has never happened before. Even in like the 70s when inflation was crazy, it still wasn't like this.
No.
And nobody will like acknowledge in a real way that things are difficult and
things are very difficult now.
It's more challenging to get what you want, but you can still do it. And I think that's my biggest problem right now.
Things are a lot more expensive now, and I think the reason is there's a lot more different ways to make money now.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some science behind that. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you that, but I know there's a lot more ways to make money now than there was 30, 40 years ago.
Are you working on solving other people's problems so you can become rich?
I'm big into crypto and trading.
Okay.
Which sounds cringe, but I've been doing that for a long time now.
Yeah.
And I got into a lot of stuff very young, which I can't even take full credit from. I had a friend when I was very young that kind of started talking about all these different things. XRP to be exact.
Yeah.
It's a cryptocurrency. I got into that very young when it was very cheap, and it was because of a friend. So I'm fortunate for that. But I mean, there are so many, like YouTube. I started with YouTube actually. I had a video that hit it big when I was 18 years old.
Nice.
I made a very decent amount of money off that video. And then I made a couple more videos that made some decent money, and I kind of just quit YouTube.
All right.
Which, in the hindsight, I do regret. I think if I kept that up, it would have been very beneficial, but I didn't.
Yeah.
However, I invested that money into XRP when it was very cheap. We're talking, 8, 9 years ago?
When'd you get into Bitcoin?
I never bought Bitcoin.
Okay.
My friend that I kind of took advice from was always big into XRP. When we started, XRP was I think like 5 cents, 5-6 cents. Now today we're sitting at $3.30. I've always been holding. I've never been big into trading. I've always just been big into holding. So I guess you could say my success comes from luck.
Yeah.
Knowing the right people.
Can I ask you one direct question? It's okay if you don't have an answer.
That's
Most
fine.
people don't.
Yeah.
Have you kept up with the pace of like the stock market? Are you averaging?
Far exceeded.
Far exceeded?
Yeah.
Hey man, that's really challenging because a lot of people when they say they day trade or swing trade or do cryptocurrency.
I think for me personally, my average is probably like 20 cents in XRP.
Okay.
And currently we're sitting at $3.30.
Okay.
And we're talking about, I think, over an 8-year period. So that far exceeds the stock market.
Yeah. In an 8-year period?
Yeah. That's like what, 15 16x?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So that's challenging. Most people lose when they make the gambles.
Correct.
And
I really believed in it. Was it stupid maybe back in the day? Probably. Everybody said I was stupid. Everybody said Bitcoin. I remember when Bitcoin was like at $10,000. Yeah. My dad was telling me like it's going to go to zero. And most people thought it was going to go to zero because it was new. Crypto is new. Whenever something is new, people shit on it.
Yeah.
That's kind of just how the world works.
Well, I've talked about this. I do think Bitcoin has the potential to go to, say, we're talking 20, 30 years from now, but like 20, 30 million. It's only going to be 21 million coins. It's not going to be inflationary, things like that. But at the same time, what people don't acknowledge, it could go to zero.
It could go to zero.
It's absolutely possible because it's actually nothing.
It technically is nothing.
Yeah, so it has value because you and I say it has value.
It is. People call it digital real estate, which is a very fair comp. However, with real estate, you actually have like this. You have the property, you have the building. No matter what, it'll always be worth something, right?
Yeah.
Bitcoin can literally be worth nothing.
The whole system could vanish.
Exactly.
I know it's hard. It would be hard and difficult, but it could literally
That's why the goal is to kind of
diversify.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad always told me you never want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep.
And it's true.
Yeah, you'll experience less volatility and really a lot of, you'll get rid of and mitigate a lot of downside risk.
Well, I very much agree with do not put all your eggs in one basket, even though all my eggs are in one basket right now. I think very soon I'm going to start diversifying though.
Yeah, man.
I think 50% into my crypto is fair, and the rest in real asset, which would be real estate for me.
Yeah, as long as you have peace of mind and you understand what the worst case scenario looks like, what the best case scenario, and if you can live with the worst case scenario because no way, that's two.
We'll cut that out.
2 times.
Or maybe we'll keep it in.
2 times in a row.
I feel like that's good for views.
It's possible. This happened during our last video. This happened multiple times.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was the more polite one.
That was. She was very nice about it. The other dudes were not nice.
Oh, I don't know what they said then. When you're dealing with drunk people, I mean, they're gonna say anything.
They were just, it was like very aggressive.
Yeah,
when they said it before. But
that's funny.
I totally lost my train of thought.
You live in Arizona?
Yes.
Okay, so you do business here?
Yes.
What did you do? What do you do if you don't mind me asking?
This now. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years. I quit my job last year to help millions of people achieve financial literacy.
It's not a bad play.
That's a hope, man.
Social media has changed the world.
Yeah. So free advice guy. I also live stream.
Okay.
So if you ever want to stay anonymous and chat, we can chat through Discord. We can chat on live on stream, whatever you want. And if you ever know anybody who needs help, thank you. But if you ever know anybody who needs help, I'm a certified financial planner professional.
Very cool.
I'm a legit dude, fiduciary. If you know anybody who needs help, let them know I'm here.
I think everybody needs help. They just need to listen. You can always learn something from anyone, you know?
It's very true. It's very true.
Even billionaires can learn stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's good to just listen to people.
Yeah, man. All right.
Well, very nice meeting you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. What was your name?
I'm Jake.
Jake. Did you have are your YouTube videos still up?
I mean, they're still up. I mean, I got into YouTube for doing car stuff.
Hey, all right.
So what? Back like 8 years ago, I took a $3 million car to CarMax just to see what they would offer.
Yeah.
And then I posted the video the next day. I got a notification on my phone, and I'd never seen the notification before. It says, "Congratulations, you're #1 trending on YouTube."
Whoa.
So I'm like, what the heck does this mean? So I open it, and sure enough, my video is #1 trending on YouTube. And I was like mind blown.
Yeah, dude.
And lucky enough, I had a video that got a certain amount of views right before that, which made me eligible to monetize my YouTube channel.
No way.
So I monetized right before I posted that particular video. So then that video went up, and it just made me a bunch of money.
That's sick, man. Get back into it.
I've been thinking about it. I mean, like, I'm 26 now. I don't know.
I'm 41, brother.
Yeah, you're never too old to get into it.
Never.
Yeah. At the time, I mean, to be honest, when I was like, 18, 19, I didn't have the confidence to deal with the hate.
Yeah.
So these videos get a lot of hate, especially when you take an expensive car somewhere. You just generate a lot of hate, and I never dealt with the hate very well when I was 18. But now I'm at an older age, I'm very confident in myself. So I definitely could deal with the hate now. I would just laugh at it, kind of.
Yeah. They're just internet words. Who cares?
Exactly. But you know, when you're 18, you don't really know how to deal with certain things.
That's true.
So you know, you get all these hate comments. I mean, that video probably got like 20, 30,000 comments. I mean, a lot of them are just negative. I mean, it gets to you.
Yeah.
Even though you don't want to admit it, it definitely does. So I kind of just took a step back.
Yeah.
But you know, over the last 6, 7, 8 years, you know, you grow a lot.
Yeah.
And you
won't affect you at all.
Yeah, you become very confident in yourself, and you don't really mind that stuff.
Yeah, man.
So I've been thinking about it.
Do it.
Maybe you'll see me on there.
Let's do it. You'll see
Maybe
me.
I'll get back into it.
Free advice guy.
Awesome.
We release videos every Friday, so
Okay, cool.
this one will probably be in, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, something like that.
I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, very
Jake,
nice
thank you, sir.
meeting you. Let me get your Instagram. Man.
There is a lot to be learned from that conversation alone. Next up, we have this gentleman who asked, can I beat the market with individual stocks or managed funds? My initial response wasn't caught on camera, but I began it with, it's incredibly difficult to do. There are a lot of people who are paid a lot of money to try and beat the market, and they fail.
So you just want to think about what's your long-term goal, right? It's probably just wealth accumulation, but do you care about a few extra dollars on the margin here and there? Do you want to spend the time? Do you want to spend the effort for a maybe? Or do you just kind of want to set your savings on automatic? And
I don't trust margin. That's the one thing I won't touch.
I don't do margin either. So I'm mostly indexes, right? If you're talking for retirement, you can get into like a VTI, or assuming you're kind of risky, but you can get into a VTI and just keep flooding money into it regularly every week, month, whatever you do. And by the time you're retired,
you'll probably have a really nice nest egg. You won't have spent that much time. You won't have spent that much money. And you
That's good advice.
Yeah, man.
The advice, guys. Good advice. I give it to you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir.
This night was very different from our first night, and you'll see as we release the next series, there are no two nights that are the same. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.